Histin News Daily is your go-to podcast for a daily dose of history. Each episode dives into significant events, births, and deaths that occurred on this day in history. From pivotal moments in world history to intriguing anecdotes about famous figures, we bring the past to life in an engaging and informative format. I'm Chris Bernard. Stay informed and entertained with new episodes released every day, keeping you connected to history regularly. On March 30th, numerous significant events occurred throughout history, contributing to the cultural, scientific, and political tapestry of the world. Here are 15 detailed events that stand out. 240 BC, the first recorded perihelion passage of Halley's Comet. One of the earliest recorded observations of Halley's Comet was made in 240 BC by Chinese astronomers, marking a pivotal moment in the study of celestial bodies. 1282, the Sicilian Vespers, a rebellion against the Angevin rule in Sicily, begins. It was one of the major events leading to the decline of Angevin power and the rise of the Aragonese dynasty in Sicily. 1842, Dr. Crawford Long of Jefferson, Georgia, uses ether for the first time as an anesthetic during surgery. This groundbreaking event marked a significant advancement in medical practice, making surgeries less painful and safer. 1856, the Treaty of Paris was signed, ending the Crimean War between the Ottoman Empire and its allies, including the United Kingdom, France, and the Kingdom of Sardinia, against Russia. This treaty significantly altered European power balances. 1867, the United States purchased Alaska from Russia for $7.2 million, or about 2 cents per acre, in a deal later known as Seward's Folly. This purchase expanded American territory significantly and was a strategic move for resources and geopolitical power. 1870, the 15th Amendment to the United States Constitution is certified, granting African American men the right to vote. This was a monumental step in the fight for civil rights and equality in the U.S. 1909, the Queensboro Bridge in New York City opens, linking Manhattan and Queens. It was a significant development in the city's infrastructure, facilitating transportation and commerce. 1912, Sultan Abdulhamid signs the Treaty of Fez, making Morocco a French protectorate. This was a pivotal moment in the colonization of Morocco, affecting its political and social landscape for decades. 1945, World War II. Soviet forces invade Austria and capture Vienna. Polish and Soviet forces liberate Danzig. These events were critical in the final stages of World War II, leading to the defeat of Nazi Germany. 1959, the Dalai Lama, fleeing the Chinese suppression of a national uprising in Tibet, crosses the border into India, where he is granted political asylum. This event highlighted the ongoing struggle for Tibetan independence and the global issue of political refugees. 1964, the popular game show, Jeopardy! Premieres on television. Created by Merv Griffin, it became one of the longest-running and most beloved game shows in TV history. 1972, North Vietnamese forces launched their Easter offensive against South Vietnam, signaling a renewal of hostilities in the Vietnam War. This was one of the largest campaigns of the war and had significant implications for the conflict's direction. 1981, President Ronald Reagan is shot and wounded in an assassination attempt by John Hinckley Jr. outside the Washington Hilton Hotel. This event shocked the nation and had a profound effect on American politics and security protocols for protecting the president. 2006, the United Kingdom's Terrorism Act 2006 became law, which introduced new offences related to terrorism and provided law enforcement with broader powers. This was part of a global trend in legislation aimed at combating terrorism. 2017, SpaceX conducts the world's first reflight of an orbital-class rocket. The Falcon 9's successful landing was a milestone in the aerospace industry, demonstrating the feasibility of rocket reusability, which could significantly reduce the cost of access to space. These events reflect a wide range of human experiences and achievements, from advancements in science and technology to significant political shifts and cultural milestones. Uncover lesser-known facts and intriguing anecdotes about historical events and figures that may surprise and inspire you. By engaging with history on a daily basis, you'll develop a stronger connection to the world and its rich tapestry of events and personalities. You can find Histin News Daily on popular podcast platforms like Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Subscribe today to start your journey through history, one day at a time. I'm Chris Bernard. Thank you for listening to our Daily Today in History podcast. Remember to subscribe to our podcast and follow us on YouTube for updates, behind-the-scenes content, and discussions about history's impact on our world today. Be sure to tune in tomorrow and find out more today in history.